Hi there, my name's Adam Voigt. I'm the founder and director of Real Schools, and this is a video invitation that I'm sending out today to the parents of Werribee Primary School to come along to a really important information session that we'll be running on Tuesday the 17th of March at 6 p.m. down at the school. What's the information session all about and what makes it so important? Well, the first thing is that I'm in partnership with your school at Werribee Primary School now through my organisation Real Schools. We're going to work together over 3 years to really invest in your teachers, to invest in your students and to invest in your community. So we're going to do that by really focusing, I guess, on what we believe is what's really important about the way that schools run. I get to work in many schools around Australia now, and when I ask parents, when I ask teachers what schools are really for, I get two very clear answers that come out. Number one is that they're for learning. So the work that we're going to be doing with your students is around how we can maximise the opportunities for them to stay engaged in class for longer, and how we can have classroom climates where behaviour doesn't get in the way of great, really fantastic learning. Where in fact we flip that to the point where the behaviours are so positive that we're creating exponential growth in the way that your children are learning. Secondly, parents and educators tell me that schools are for citizen building. So that means that schools are all about the idea that we're working in partnership, not against each other, but in partnership to be able to, focus on the same stuff to try and make sure that our schools are in some way responsible for churning out citizens into the world who not only can be successful, but who can make the community a better place. And that's very much what the gist of what our presentation and our information session will be around on the 17th of March. Why do I bother, I guess, as a former principal, to make sure that these types of partnerships with schools absolutely include parents? The truth is that we just can't do it without you. So it is absolutely critically important, if we're going to focus on great learning and great citizen building, to have you involved. And that doesn't mean you're going to come along on the night and I'm just going to tell you how to be a better parent. It means that we're going to listen to you, we're going to hear your feedback, we're going to present to you some ideas that you might be able to use in your own home, and then we're going to make sure that you've got a really clear picture of what it is that the school's trying to achieve so that we can both be on the same page. I ask a lot of people, is it important that parents and teachers are on the same page? They always say yes. They're never quite sure what's written on that page. The really fantastic part about your school is that it is acutely interested in making sure that we write that page and that we write it together. And that starts on the 17th of March. So I can't employ you any more strongly enough. Please come along on the 17th of March at 6 p.m. Find out what this is all about. It won't be a night where you're just going to be badgered. It'll be a night where it'll be enjoyable, it'll be entertaining, it'll be very real, it'll be very practical. And we hope that it's the start of something really fantastic between Real Schools, between Werribee Primary School and between you over the next 3 years. Looking forward to seeing you on the 17th of March, 6 p.m.